Hello, how are you, my beautiful people? This is Charity Wairimu Ngugi-Latz, and I'm talking to you all the way from Germany. And today it's a very beautiful day. Don't forget to subscribe so that because we are going to be talking about interesting subjects, these topics, this whole week. And we are going to start with the theme of abusers. And the biggest question is, if there is an abuser in my relationship, and I am abused by that person, that lover of mine, that friend of mine, that very, very good new person I am dating. If they're abusing me in some way, emotionally, physically, psychologically, physically, can I be able to change them? Will my keeping quiet change them? And this is a very interesting subject, and it is a very sad subject because most people who are in an abusive relationship always tend to think that they can change the abuser. Because they tend to think that there is something wrong with the person, they pity the person is just having a bad day. And one of the reasons is because abusers also have good days. These good days are when the abuser will come even with a present after they have abused you the day before, after they have beaten you the day before. They'll come with a present, they'll kneel before you, they'll say how sorry they are, and you fall into their trap all over again. And because you are not journaling, what we have always said is very, very important. Because you are not journaling, writing all the bad things they did, all the bad things they said, the financial draining that they have done on you, the emotional damage they are doing to you, the kind of abuse they are doing in front of your children, the kind of image that they have damaged, they have told the whole world about you, how you are a bad person, and the kind of manipulation that they've had over your life. Because you have not journaled, you tend to forget. And the heart becomes more softer towards the abuser, and you get all the excuses, and you receive these flowers, you receive this date, a nice outing, and you think, oh, I finally changed him. No, 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 no. Abusers do have good days too. They have good days, but most of their days are bad. And when they're having a good day, it's because they have already gotten so much the emotional power from you. They have the power and the control over you. And because you have been submissive and now you are starting to be boring, they have to bring you back to that place where you think again you have the power and the control so that they can re-energize themselves again with you by starting the abuse all over again. Because never forget that they are doing this deliberately. This is where they get their desire. Their desire is to see you submissive, oppressed, depressed. And when they are not seeing that happening on a constant basis, going from lower to higher to higher to higher, it's like a vampire kind of thing for them. When that gives them pleasure, when they are not seeing it and it's starting to come dull, they have to please you to bring you to that place of hope again. And that place of hope, you fall into that trap again. So never forget what you're supposed to believe in is the patterns. They are patterns, not the apologies. Believe in what you have journaled. Believe in what your instinct tells you, because we all have an instinct. Believe in what they did, the red flags that you saw. Believe that what you have been seeing is correct. Do not doubt yourself. Believe in you. Believe in you. Start believing in what you see as what you see as the reality, and start believing in what you feel from the inner person as the real thing. Stop thinking that you can change somebody. You cannot change somebody unless that person wants to be changed, unless that person comes and says, please help me to change. Let us go somewhere and get some change. But as long as you're sitting there and thinking how you can change them, calling all types of people to come and talk to them, calling your sister, your parents, the pastors, and all to come and have those talks, it doesn't work with them. It doesn't. They will even be very pleasing to those people. You'll even end up being the one who looks like you're the liar. So, what am I saying? I am saying is that start by giving yourself self love and start by journaling. And in the next series, we are going to go step by step to show exactly what the abuser does. How they start off, their step 1, step 2, step 3, because it's all a pattern. It's very much of a pattern. If you look at it, it's a pattern. There's a pattern of the way they act where they are children. There's a pattern where they act during dating. There's a pattern where they act in old age. There's a pattern when they act when they are, very settled. Or there's a pattern which is coming out during the COVID situation. When there is so much, you are too much into contact with each other and you really make them sick. And this can become very, very dangerous because there are a lot of cases of stabbings and deaths. Because this is a time when also people are emotionally hyper. So, with those few words, I don't want to make you fear, but I want to leave you with one word. Please believe in yourself. And don't forget to visit my website. It's written down there, the unmasking-domesticviolence.org. Read it so that tomorrow when we come forward, we can discuss more and in more detail. Meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day or night, depending on where you are right now, which part of the world, and please take care. COVID is real. Let nobody cheat you. COVID is real. People are dying. I've lost a lot of friends this last 1 month. This month, in fact. It is real. It is real. So please take care. And you need to be really safe emotionally, physically. Please write down so that we find a way out of this together. You can't do it alone. And anytime you feel any danger, please contact the authorities, the police, or the nearest initiative that helps. There's the hotlines. Google it up and contact them. Somebody is there to help you. There are people working round the clock just for people like you, and I was one of them at one time, and I was helped too. So bye-bye.